Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. Yes, I'm excited once again as usual. I'm excited because I'm alive, and there are so many things to be excited about. And if you are watching this, it means that you are alive. It means that you can see, I mean, you have eyes. If you can hear, it means that you have ears. So, those are just three things to be excited about today. But besides that, there are other stuff that we're going to talk about. First of all, I want to wish you a happy new month. Yes, we are in a new month. Did you know that? Yes, we are in a new month. Happy new month. If you are not excited about that, then I want to wish you a happy new quarter. Yes, we are in the fourth quarter of this year. Wow. This year has gone from first quarter to second quarter to third quarter, and we are in the fourth quarter. And as your friend, I always love to remind you, man, because there are so many things that we take for granted. And sometimes, too, we are so busy and we easily forget. But I want to say to you, we are in the fourth quarter of this year. It means that 3 quarters gone, those you will never see again. So now we are in the fourth quarter, and this fourth quarter is the last quarter of this year. And that's why I come in. The message that I want to give you today is what? Finish strong. Do you get it? Finish strong. It doesn't matter how you started this quarter or this year, I mean, the first quarter. What matters now is how you finish this quarter. If I may help you to warn you as a friend who loves you and care for you, who cherish you, who believe in you. If nobody believes in you, I believe in you, man. Trust me. I believe in you. I know you can do it. And that's what I'm saying to you. Happy new quarter. Happy fourth quarter. And finish this quarter strong. That's all that matters now. So all you need to do is to sit there and analyze what is left of this quarter. This fourth quarter. You got to claim this as your quarter. You got to look back and say, well, this is my quarter. The first quarter was not for me. You know, I had so many things going on around me. I was being pulled here and there by people in my life. I'm taking control of this quarter. This is my quarter because whatever happened in this quarter, I want to be held responsible for it. Because this is a quarter of transition. Oh yeah, there's a quarter that will transition you into what? The next year. Oh yeah, we are heading into 2022 in 3 months. In 3 months, we're going to be in 2022. And that's what I'm here to just let you know what. It's time to take control of who you are, what you do, how you do it. It is in your hand. The ball for this year is now in your hand. If you're not in your hand before, take control of your life and move your life into the next year in control of what you do, how you do it. Finish strong. Take responsibility of this quarter. This is the most important quarter of this year. Oh yeah, you thought first quarter was important, but this is the quarter that will make you or break you. Oh yeah. This is the quarter that will make you or break you. This is the quarter that will determine whether you fall in 2022 or you march in 2022. There's a difference between falling and marching. If I must choose for you, I will encourage you to what? To march. Because when you're marching, you are marching intentionally. When you march to a destination. When you fall, it's unintentional. You don't know where you fall. Nobody can determine I'm going to fall right here. But you can decide where you're going to march. Hello? Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, I'm talking about marching, and I'm talking about finishing this quarter. Yeah, I'm just trying to encourage my followers, to finish the quarter very strong. Okay, I'll get back to you. I will send it to you. All right, thank you. All right, so we're going to continue, right? We got to continue. That's life, you know. But you see, you got to finish this quarter strong. I'm sorry, folks. Yeah, I'm on the line. I'm actually doing a video recording for my followers. You want me to call you back? You want to see the video also? All right, I'll send you a copy. I'll send you a copy. It's a YouTube video. I'll send you a copy. Yeah, I'm just encouraging them to finish this quarter strong, you know, because depending on how you finish this quarter, that's how the next year you're going to begin the next year. Yeah, it's good. They enjoy it. They love it. Yeah. All right, but thank you. Okay. Yeah, but that's, I mean, that's my life. You know, a lot of folks, I'm connected. That's it. I'm just connected. But coming back to the reality, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit confused, right? Okay, no. All right, I'll continue. So that's how it is. You got to finish this quarter strong because this is your quarter. You got to claim this quarter and say, this is my quarter. I'm going to determine what happened this quarter. And I'm not going to fall. I want to march to a destination. I know where I'm heading in 2022. So I got to get ready. I gotta take control of my life. I can't be pulled here and there by people. People want me to do things the way they want me to do it. I'm tired. I did it first quarter. I did it second quarter. I did it third quarter. I'm done. It's time for me to take what? To take my life. To take my future in my own hands. And determine what happened to me. First quarter is going, you're not going to get it no more. Second quarter, third quarter, they all left you. And they may have left you with some trash, with some mess. It's time to clean them up. Hold on to it, clean it up, and move forward. And move. Because this is the last quarter of this year, man. Depending on how you end this quarter, it will determine why you march into 2022 or you fall into 2022. There's a quarter to readjust. There's a quarter to, you know, to look and say, this one, I'm leaving you behind. This one, I'm leaving you behind. This one is good. We are moving. It's time to readjust, to analyze. Because there's a quarter of transition. There's a quarter that will transition you into what? The coming new year. That's why it is very, very important, because the way you enter the new year, that's how your next year will begin. So you got to get rid of all the misfortune that first quarter, second quarter, third quarter left with you and move forward. And you got to move strong, man. You got to be strong. There's no time to quit, man. There's no time to blame anybody. No. Stop the blames. Don't even be, because sometimes we get anxious and worried and it distracts us. It's time to get focused, man. It's time for you to get focused as to what is real in your life. What has been the obstacle? What are the problems? What you can get over? Who you know get connected to? Don't just sit there and say, well, you know, anyway. And no. There's not an anyway thing, man. There is a time of focus. It's time to get rid of distraction. Because there is your quarter to win or lose. Oh, this is the quarter that you're going to be the loser for this year or the winner for this year. You see, I love games, right? I love sports. Basketball games especially. Games, look, championships are made in the fourth quarter of the game. Champions are produced in the fourth quarter of the game. That's why in basketball, there are certain people who some people just make the fourth quarter. People like Kobe Bryant. When they play in the fourth quarter, that is their quarter. LeBron James, the fourth quarter is their quarter. You know, Michael Jordan, the fourth quarter is their quarter. So you got to be the LeBron James of your life in this quarter. You got to be the Kobe Bryant of this quarter in your life. You got to be the Michael Jordan of this quarter in your life. This is your quarter. You got to take over. This is your fourth quarter. So you got to claim me and say, this is my quarter. Oh, yeah, sister, you got to take over. You got to take over. This is your quarter. It's time for you to take over. Oh, brother, don't get angry. You too. Brother, you got to take over. This is your quarter. The fourth quarter of your life this year is your quarter to take over. It is your quarter. You know, when you look at Timothy, 2 Timothy, Paul has gotten old. And he was giving his, Paul was a mentor for Timothy. So he calls Timothy in 2 Timothy chapter 4, beginning with verse 5, of verse 5. No, 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 5. Paul tells him that, Paul had been beaten, persecuted, and they were about to kill him. He was about to die. So he calls him, and he tried to tell him, to give him some encouragement about finishing strong. So he calls him and tell him, he said, be sober. I have to say he was drunk. Yeah, because someone get drunk with distraction. He said, be sober in all things. He said, don't be distracted, Timothy. He said, be sober in all things. He said, endure hardship. He said, don't run from hardship. He said, don't run away from hardship. He said, hardship is a good thing because I've been in it. I've been persecuted. I've been beaten. He said, do the work of an evangelist. He said, do the work of it. He said, fulfill your ministry. I know you got a ministry. So Paul is telling you, fulfill your ministry. Endure the hardship of this year. He said, finish. He said, what? He said, endure your what? He said, fulfill your ministry. Then he come and he said, as for me, I am already being poured up as a drink offering. He said, and the time of my departure has come. He tells you, I will soon die. They will soon kill me. But he reminds me, I have fought a good fight. He said, the struggle I went through the first quarter of this year, it was a good fight. The second quarter, they were all good. I did not succeed, he said, but I have fought a good fight. Then he come, he said, look, man, he said, I have finished the course. He said, I'm not just someone who starts something and don't finish it. He said, I have finished the course. He said, I have kept the faith. I kept my bargain. I did my part. I finished. And I finished strong. He was saying, I'm not just a starter, I'm a strong finisher. He said, anything I start, I finish it. Then he was talking like he knew the future. He said, in the future, he said, there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord will award me one day. He said, if I finish the first quarter strong, he said, I finished the second quarter strong. If I did not give up in this fourth quarter, he said 2021, 2022, 2023, he said there's a reward in 2022 for you. There's a reward in 2023 for you. He said, but you got to finish it strong. He said, you got to finish strong. And in Galatians chapter 6, verse 4, God is saying to you, listen to me, boy. Listen to me, son. Listen to me, girl. Listen to me, father. Listen to me. Now, God calling you boy, not me now, okay? He said, do not be weary. Don't get tired in well doing. He said, for in due season, he said, in due time, you will reap if you finish strong. He said, you will reap if you do not give up. That's Galatians 6:9. I want to encourage you, man. I want to encourage you, man. We don't have much time, but I want to encourage you because you got to finish strong, man. Don't worry about how you started. Oh, no. It didn't work fine first quarter yet. It didn't work fine second quarter. No. But you got to finish strong. Be the Michael Jordan of this fourth quarter in your life. Be the Kobe Bryant of this fourth quarter in your life. Be the LeBron James of this fourth quarter in your life. It's time for you to take the game into your own hands. Or it's time for you to be the boss or beater of this year. A boss or beater is someone who, when they got a ball in the hand, they shoot the shot. And everybody think that the game is over. No. But the time is over. But I let the ball leave your hand and make that basket. Or they are the one who can change the trajectory of the game. They are the one who, after the game, nobody can talk about any other thing besides them. And that last shot, wow, that was a great shot. You know, it's time for you to change the discussion around the dinner table, man. Oh yeah, it's time for you to change the discussion at your office. It's time for you to change the discussion in your church. It's time for people to look back and say, wow, she made it. She did it. It's time for them to look back and say, wow, he made it. I don't know what you're doing to end this year strong. But you see, this is what I'm doing to end this year strong. I just started this program called Life on Fire Challenge. Because I want to end this year, this fourth quarter, I want to end it strong. Because the way I end this fourth quarter will prepare me for how I start the next quarter. And you know what the next quarter is, right? The next quarter is the first quarter in the next year. So it's time for you to prepare. And don't say I didn't tell you. And don't even say you don't have time, man. Don't let nobody tell you don't have time. You got 3 months. That's a lot of time. 3 months are 90 days. That's 12 weeks you're talking about. That's enough time. 24 hours in a day. That's 168 hours in a week. You got time. That's 672 hours in a month. You got time. If you time that by the 3 months that are coming up, you got what? 2,016 hours, man, on your side to make a difference. So don't let nobody tell you don't have time. You have time. There's your quarter. There's your quarter. You got to finish this quarter strong. You got to claim this quarter. There's fourth quarter for you. There's the time for you to make that change. There's the time for you to keep the naysayers quiet. Those who thought you couldn't make it. Those who thought you couldn't get that job. Those who thought you couldn't start that business. Those who thought you couldn't lose that weight. Or no, those who thought you couldn't get that connection. Those who thought you couldn't go back to school. Or those naysayers. You got time. You got time to close their mouth. You got time. It left with what you do with the time. How you use it. It left with how you use your time. So you have the time. Make use of it. Change your life. Make the best out of it. Because guess what? The next quarter is waiting on you. And how you end this quarter will determine how you start the next quarter. And the next quarter is in 2022. I start by to tell you I love you, man. And I'm glad you are there. Getting ready, preparing, claiming, taking control of this fourth quarter in your life. Because there's the most important quarter of this year, man. There's the most important quarter. And it's important because there's all you got. You don't have first quarter no more. No, you don't have second quarter, it's gone. Third quarter just divorced you a few days ago. All you got is fourth quarter. And this fourth quarter, man, if nobody can do it, I believe in you, sister. Yes, I believe in you, brother. Be sober. Be sober. Paul tells Timothy to say, be sober. Be attentive. I said to you, be sober. This is your quarter. Make the best use of it. There's a program, The Mind with John, and I'm joining you on The Mind. Trying to detoxify your mind of negativities. Inspire your spirit. Motivate your thoughts. And if there's nothing I can do for you today, I hope I empower you to take the right action. Take care. God bless you. See you in the next video.